ITA for not explicitly stating my punch is non-alcoholic. I-25F recently attended a potluck-style work party and brought punch, which has since caused a problem between myself and another coworker 42F, who we'll call Sandy. Last week, my boss hosted a party at his house to celebrate the end of the busy season and a job well done. All of my coworkers and their spouses were invited, and we decided it would work well to do a potluck to offset the cost of feeding everyone, about 35 people, since not everyone who came brought a spouse or significant other. I volunteered to make a punch that I've brought to previous work events that everyone said they enjoyed, as well as some fruit to go with it. This was a casual party with alcohol present, but since I have some coworkers who don't drink, I didn't add any alcohol to this punch, and figured that if people really wanted some, they'd just add it themselves. Fast forward a couple hours, and Sandy is getting even louder and more dramatic than normal, and is stumbling around the party. I didn't think much of it and figured she brought her own drinks, or was adding some of the host's alcohol that was put out into something else. She suddenly fell off the chair she was sitting on, and made a big show of saying that it's because she was so drunk. She then asked me, in front of the rest of our coworkers, what it was that I put in the punch. I was confused, and told her what was in it. Just a mix of ginger ale, 7-Up, orange juice, and a can of juice concentrate, and she wanted to know what alcohol I put in it, because she's been drinking it all night, and is really feeling it. I told her that I didn't put any alcohol in it, and asked if maybe someone else had spiked the punch bowl. Nobody said they added anything, and one of my coworkers who doesn't drink even said that they'd also been drinking the punch all evening, and was still completely sober. I also would like to clarify that I understand how context can matter, like if everyone else was really drunk then that can make even a sober person feel like they're loaded, but that definitely was not the vibe. Sandy was the only person acting drunk. She then got really quiet, and went by herself to the bathroom. The rest of my coworkers and I exchanged some awkward glances, and tried to laugh it off. She left shortly after, and I received an angry text from her about how I shouldn't have embarrassed her like that, and that now she looks like an idiot in front of our bosses and the rest of our coworkers. She's been hostile to me at work ever since, and is basically refusing to talk to me. I didn't think I did anything wrong, and most of my coworkers agree with me, but some say that I should have just let her go on thinking that the punch was alcoholic to save her the embarrassment, and I'm wondering now if I'm in the wrong. AITAH.